This is the most consequential, not because I'm running, but because who I'm running against. This is the most consequential election in a long, long, long time. And the character of the country, in my view, is literally on the ballot. What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George going to find ourselves in a position where, if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world.
Doesn't it look like she's almost grinding her teeth? Like she wants to jump in? Didn't you notice that, Mr. Producer? Like, oh my God, he screwed this up. George, and then he tries to recover with his Trump. It's not funny. This goes on and on and on. And look what the media have done. They've made this sort of a regular event. It's something to be dismissed and ignored. He does it again when he brags about the kind of organization he has for this campaign. Let's take a look at this. It's really bizarre. Go.
We're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
So we put together the most extensive voter fraud organization in history. Now that's an incredibly stupid thing to say. Does he mean it? Of course he doesn't mean it. That's what comes out of his mouth. He's having trouble. He's grasping for words. He's grasping for thoughts. He loses his trend of thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an absolute telltale sign of early stages of dementia or even Alzheimer's. He's losing his place. And so it's not like he's making gaffes because he's a silly person. He's making gaffes because he's an ill person. I don't make fun of the fact that he's an ill person. I don't make fun of the fact that he has some form of dementia. I am furious with his wife. I am furious with his family. And I'm furious with the Democrat Party and the media who cover this up. They know damn well what kind of candidate he is, that he's incapable of serving as president. And for the radical left within the Democrat Party and the media, one and the same, truly, one and the same, they view him as a plaything. They're going to defend him. They're going to protect him. They want to install him, and then they want to remove him. Kamala Harris, the 25th Amendment, it's all lined up because he's not going to be capable of being president of the United States. He's barely capable of being a candidate. That's why he's in the basement. That's why he gets angry when you ask him about Hunter Biden. Another telltale sign. As a 47-year politician, he should be very polished about answering a question like that and blowing it off, but he's not. He's not, so he's being protected by the very people who know exactly what he's going through. And you almost feel sorry for him as a human being, not as a candidate. He needs to be crushed, and they need to be crushed. But he's being used. And what his wife should have told him, and what the party should have told him when he decided to run is, no, Joe, you're not up to it. We're not going to allow it. But instead, he was the horse that they decided to run in order to defeat the radicals initially, because they didn't think they could get elected, to try and get power through Joe and then effectively remove him under the 25th Amendment or some other scheme. Because I'm telling you right now, God forbid if he's elected. I pray he's not. It's going to get very, very ugly. The policies are going to be extraordinarily extreme. They're going to be anti-constitutional. And the man in the Oval Office is going to be mentally handicapped in a severe way.